This might be the fastest and cleanest tumbler engraving I have ever done. This was done on the xTool F2, and this is a little beast of a laser. Welcome to this episode of the 12 Days of Craftmas. I'll have links for everything you need down below, so let's get into this. Alright, so for this project, we are using the rotary. This is the RA2. I really want to get the RA3, but I just can't afford it at the moment. But I just wanted to show too that the old accessories for the xTool F1 work on the xTool F2. So I have the extended base plate on here, and so I line mine up to the front of the laser, and then so we can just take our plug and we can plug it in. All right, and then actually what we can do is I'm gonna open up these jaws and then put my tumbler in there, and I'm gonna make sure it's flat against 3 of these little arms. And then it comes with a tool that will allow me to tighten it up. All right, and then that should be good. And then we also have this foot support here, which we can put on. I'm gonna just put my little level in here, and then I'm gonna just lift this up until it looks level. That looks great. All right, so we're here in xTool Studio, and I'm gonna come over here to mode and switch it from base plate to rotary. And I have the chuck rotary, so I'm gonna click this one. All right, so we're gonna put in our diameter, and our diameter is 2.874. All right, and for the settings, I'm gonna do blue light. I'm gonna do 65% power. I'm gonna do 300 speed and 300 lines per centimeter. I've done a little bit of testing, and I think that is gonna be good. And then for this first design, I'm gonna do 3 inches. So I'm gonna change the width to 3 inches, and then I'm gonna turn this 90 degrees. So I'm just going to align this to the top and to the center. So first thing I wanna do is I want to auto measure it. All right, so now our tumbler is in focus, and then what I'm gonna do is I am going to frame this out, and I'm gonna actually push this design up a bit, and then we will frame it again. That seems like a good distance to me. And then I'm gonna hit process, and then it'll tell us how long it's gonna take. This is gonna take almost 5.5 minutes, so then we can hit start. All right, this looks amazing, honestly. So let's take it off. So as you can see, we got some of the soot here, and I'm gonna take my crocodile cloth, which is my favorite thing ever to clean tumblers with. Oh, I gotta put a little more elbow grease. So we're just really doing a lot of elbow grease in there, and that's looking pretty good. I mean, that looks pretty awesome. All right, I wanna do a green one as well. All right, so I wanna do this next one, and we'll turn it 90 degrees again. I want it to be 3 inches. So let's line it up, align the top, and it's gonna be the same settings because that worked so well. So let's get this one in our chuck here. So we'll just tighten that up. One thing to keep in mind too is you want your images to be a compound vector because that's going to cut down in time. So you want it to be all one shape rather than individual shapes, otherwise it's going to jump around and do a lot of stuff. This is a little bit of a rounded logo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stretch it out ever so slightly. I'm going to unlock the constraints, literally just a smidgen, like super tiny bit. So let's frame it out. All right, and that looks fantastic. All right, so it's going to take just under 9 minutes because it's a bit of a bigger design. So let's get started. But because we stretched the logo out just a little bit, it looks perfectly fine and it doesn't look squished or weird. I would say don't stretch it out any more than 10%. Okay, we're here in xTool Studio, and as you can see, I got rid of the rotary and I just put my little cup holder in there. And so I have taken an image of the bed, and this is my artwork. This is my image. It is a PNG, as you can see over here. It has a different settings type where dot duration, power, and DPI. So for this, I'm just doing the blue light, 300 dot duration, 70 power, 500 DPI with 1 pass in the Jarvis. You can also use Atkinson or Stucky. Those are all very good as well. So let's process this and see how long it's going to take. It's going to take just under 5 minutes, so that's not too bad. All right, and that is looking pretty good, so let's clean it up. So we're going to take our cloth here and get rid of as much of it as possible. And then we'll take my magic eraser and just do a little bit of scrubbing. It does not take very much at all. And that looks pretty good. And when you pair it with the Hawkins High School logo, it's a pretty awesome tumbler. Well, guys, let me know what you think about this project down below. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Hopefully this will give you a pretty good starting point for engraving a tumbler of your own. But I'm glad I figured out the settings for a PNG image as well as the vector setting images. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!